Alright, objects, methods. When the data stored on an object is a function, we call that a method. A property is what an object has, while a method is what an object does. Do object methods seem familiar? That's because you've been using them all along. For example, console is a global JavaScript object, and .log is a method on that object. Math is also a global JavaScript object, and .floor is a method on it. So we know what floor is. It'll round the number up. It'll round the number, whichever way. So same way you've been taught at school, either up or down. So we can include methods in our object literals by creating ordinary comma separated key value pairs. The key serves as our method's name, while the value is an anonymous function expression. So constant alienship equals semi brackets. Invade is the function method. So invade is function method. Console log, hello, we have come to dominate the planet instead of Earth, which will now be called Zalicon. Hexaculon. Hey, you gotta study it for a minute, and then you gotta learn what's happening here. Alright, with a new invade function. So it looks like they named function. So it's pretty much straightforward. So invade is to function method, or in other words, it could also be like let's say a name of an alien, which could be uh, slime. So it could be invade is to slime method. Alright, with a new method syntax introduced in ES6, we can omit the colon and the function keyword. So invade function. So method 6, so that means they've abbreviated it. They've reduced so invade. Console log, hello, we have come dominated. Same thing. Object methods are invoked by appending the object's name with the dot operator followed by the method name in parentheses. So alienship.invade and prints this hexaculon thing. So below the retreat message variable in the code editor, create an alienship object. It should contain a method .retreat, which will console log the retreat message. Alright, so create an alienship object. So we go constant alien ship equals, and it should contain a method. So we go semi brackets, and then our method will be called retreat. So we go retreat and this method retreat will console log the retreat message up here. So because the retreat message is written in the global variable section, which means it's not inside a function. So we can access it through our regular console log. So let's run it and see if we've what's inside. See if I get to proceed on that. Look at that. Ta-da. Alright, so for our next task, it says add another method to your object literal. This method will be .takeoff. Should console log the string spin board clicks blast off. Okay. So we separate these methods with a comma. So now we go with the next method called .takeoff. So we go take off. And for this, for the last semi bracket, you don't need to separate it because it's just it's good practice. It's mentioned in the book, so it's hope you've been reading. So add another method to your object literal. This method takeoff should console log string. So you console log string. I will use the regular string instead of the string interpolation. So let's do spin 3 dots space borb 3 dots space clicks 3 dots and blast off. Exclamation point and semicolon. Looks like there's no period, so alright, let's see if I get to proceed on that. Look at that, ta-da. Alright, invoke your two methods first, dot retreat, then dot takeoff. So we go console dot log alienship dot retreat, and then alienship dot takeoff. Alright, let's run it and see if we get do not. If you invoke alienship dot retreat method, that's the method. Also along the correct string. It says invoke, so it's probably, it doesn't say log it, so I'm reading it wrong. Invoke means just call it. It's pretty much call it to the, retrieve it. You're retrieving this stuff, and you're throwing it into the global JavaScript variable section, and that is not what it wants. Okay, you don't know why? It's missing my parentheses. Lost connection, but I think I got it. Okay, so yeah. Alright, come on, man. Alright, sometimes I just refresh the whole page. And if I gotta rewrite it, I'll just have to rewrite it. It still saved saved everything on it, and I got the proceed on it. Alright. See you next lesson.